naturalvalleytalk.com.
And where's our lawyer today? David Parker from Parker.
I've been gone for Parker, Wenzel, Nizer. He's got a huge...
David Parker. That's all you need to remember. The lawyer, David Parker, right here in Fresno. He's the lawyer for our show because somebody on our show says things all the time. So we usually keep a lawyer standing by.
Of course. You know,
look who's here. Look who just popped in.
I've been gone for a couple weeks, but our new guest, it's Jason Gobeli.
Do we say it right?
Yeah, you said it right.
It's almost like the chocolate. Wait.
Oh, it's like Gobeli. Right there.
Gobeli.
Oh, Gobeli. I was thinking the chocolate from San Francisco. Thank you.
Now let me ask you this,
Ghirardelli
Jason.
Square.
Athena drops her kid on her head all the time. Did you have something like that happen to you too?
I got a short story I can tell you.
He fell out of the tub because he needed a poop. Don't say it.
I was over doing some work. We were over at Home Depot. I'm standing there with my kids and this was probably when he was about 2, in the cart.
Yeah.
Concrete floors. I go to pick up some stuff for a rehab that we're doing because we're fixing up a house to sell it, right? He reaches over to grab something, falls out of the cart. His head hits the ground flat on the concrete. Of course, I'm panicking. I'm jumping. I'm screaming. Call the doctor. He seemed to be okay. His head bounced pretty well. And now, for the 3rd year in a row, this kid's been getting grade A's and A's the CST. And I'm not saying to drop your kid on the floor, but, he is a lot different than we are. I mean, straight grade.
The young kids can take a lot more.
It's scary.
So it's really nothing to worry about if it happens.
My son is now sleeping by himself. So he fell out of the bed on carpeting, and then the next night he hit his head. So we're just I didn't want to overreact. Did you rush your kid to the hospital?
Oh, I ran around the store with the chicken and my head cut out, praying and holding my baby, you know what I'm saying?
And plus a 2-year-old's even more delicate, a baby's even more
delicate. Their heads are, the younger they could take it. So Jason Gobeli, you're in some kind of real estate or something?
I'm a realtor.
Really?
We also started the Connect Realty team in Fresno, so we got a great team going on. We've in the last couple of years, I've been with them for about 4 years, but in the last couple of years, it went from just me and my wife, kind of like you, to 35 agents. So we're growing pretty fast. And, we had a little real estate.
You're growing really fast.
Yeah, we're growing really fast. Yeah, and we also come from an investment background where we had a real estate company where flipping the houses and kind of the stuff you see on Flip That House.
Foreclosures and all that. You probably had a ball with all the short sales.
You probably heard this at the realtor the other day that won the lottery.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, they said, well, what are you going to do with all the money? He goes, I'm going to try to stay in business 2 more years.
That's good.
That's a good one. Are you doing a lot of short sales now?
I do short sales all the time. There's a big market in the short sales, and when you just got to work through the system, be patient. You can get great deals in short sales. Not only are people buying their homes doing short sales, but I've dealt with quite a few investors that are buying short sales.
The great thing, the most rewarding thing right now, Jason and I did a transaction together, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And the nicest, I don't want to call him a little old man, but he called himself that. He's,
You did?
No.
I was going to say, you're not old.
No, I'm a big old man.
Was a retired senior on a fixed income, and Jason and I got him into a duplex.
Good.
He can rent one. Not saying he's doing that, but he can rent one.
What you mean.
Pays his whole mortgage payment.
And he can rent it out, you mean?
He lives for free the rest of his life. And that's the kind of transaction we're putting together right now.
And what was nice is that it was a small transaction, but it was perfect for him. It took a little bit of work, because short sales usually do. But the guy's going to be really happy.
Jason and I made no money, but this guy got the reward is getting him into a house. So.
I think I have a good marketing idea, and I don't know if you guys ever thought about this. We should do like a local house hunter show.
Okay.
Everybody loves. Have you watched House Hunters on HG?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you kidding me?
I don't watch TV. Why do I watch TV all day?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. My TV only gets Dancing with the Stars and what's that other singing show? The
American Idol.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that before we go.
So.
Real quick. It's a couple. It could be a couple. It could be a bachelor. It could be an elderly couple. Whatever. It's a couple or whoever looking for a home. They pick a real estate agent. They show them 3 homes, and they pick one of the homes. And it's a great show. Everybody gets so into it. I think we should do it here.
We should. That's usually what you show. 3 homes and they buy one, right?
I wish.
Well, that's the thing. I'm thinking they probably saw about 40 homes before this, and then they finalized the 3, and they're kind of acting it out.
Well, let me ask you this:
reenactment.
Who can buy a home now? I mean.
Well, it's not in the old days where you had to breathe on glass and then you could buy it.
Right.
But if you're paying your bills and you make a little bit of money, it's the best time to buy. The interest rates are low, the prices are low.
What are the prices like for a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath?
It depends on what area. It depends on how much dirt you're looking at.
Clovis, North Fresno with a pool. 250.
You can get,
Which is good.
but you can get under that.
You
way,
can?
way under that. Way
You
under
can
that.
get way
Yeah, you
under
can get
that.
way under that.
Okay.
You can get it. You can get some dirt for that, some acreage for that.
Let me ask you this: a lot of
It's
people
some
here in the
dirt, I
Tower
like that.
District who want to live in the Tower District, but they're renting for like $1,200 or $1,500 a month.
See, that's
Could they buy a
ridiculous.
house?
I think they're throwing their money away at the $1,200 or $1,500 a month. Of course. Not only could they buy a house, but they can get the payments less than what they're renting, and they get the tax advantages.
Yes.
Tax
And
advantage.
all
What are
in
the
all,
tax
it could be-
advantages?
Well, you get to claim all that interest.
Write it off your
Yeah,
taxes.
right off your taxes. It's beautiful, beautiful thing.
What if you had a foreclosure, though? Do you have to wait a certain amount of years to buy a home?
Well,
If you skip down in your payments and left town and then,
here I know it's rough, but the honest truth is, it depends on where you're getting your money.
yeah.
Because if you can get
okay.
hard money or you can get private money, then you can go right away.
Oh, like if you had a
Even
bunch
though
of cash.
hard money is a higher interest rate, those people renting for $1,500 a month could probably buy a house and still have a cheaper payment.
Absolutely.
Same house, probably.
I just know
Absolutely.
this couple, they keep on leaving homes and they keep on buying them. I'm like,
And they still keep getting.
how
them.
are they buying these homes? That's why I'm wondering, is there restrictions, on anyone?
You know, the only
Like that.
restrictions are the restrictions we place on ourselves.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's true.
So what can they do? Just call up Jason Gobeli and say, "Hey, I want to buy a house." And
Go Belly.
They can call me. We'd love to work with them. Mike's a great guy. We
No, he's not.
Yeah, you know what? When we did this last transaction, I can tell you from knowing Mike that
He's cool.
it's all about you do the right things for the right
Yeah.
reasons.
Get the
And
client in
everything comes our way. When you treat people right, it comes back.
yeah, the last transaction we did, I calculated my time. I had made 7 cents an hour.
That is really good.
I only made 6.
Well, I saved some time. So, but you know what? It's so rewarding to get that
Yes.
nice guy into a house. The rest of his life, he's going to be taken care of.
And
I
the
like
other
that. I
thing
like
is-
the duplex thing.
And the other reward was I took that weight off the seller's shoulders.
Right.
Yes.
And that was a great couple that owned
Yes.
that place.
The
John. It
seller was
nice to-
losing their property, and you did a short sale for them.
Yes, we did a short sale for him, and there's a lot of stress and a lot of stuff that goes on with that emotional stuff, and it's
Sure.
nice to relieve that from
The
a
thing is,
person.
he kept them from getting a foreclosure on their record,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
got them out of it. So good.
And in a couple of years they'll buy another house.
Now you were in investment. You were in the investment business before.
Like
Yeah.
we're talking mutual funds kind
No.
of investments?
Actually, you ever watch the late night infomercials at night where
Yes.
they say, buy the house with no money down and stuff
Oh,
like that?
yes.
We went to one of those programs, my wife and I.
So
We-
what did you
We
think?
got involved with it. Then we spent like 30 grand, and we bought the package.
Oh.
We had investors train us and all this stuff.
Kirsty.
Then I got
You
on
did
one of
some
the
money.
infomercials, and then before long, I spent about 1.5 years traveling teaching the real estate investor classes.
Wow.
It's pretty.
Were you ever on TV? Did we ever see you on the information?
I wasn't on TV. I did 3-day seminars. You know the ones that you pay
Yes.
$99 for.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
My brother-in-law's gone to those in Bakersfield. Now, did you leave that because you found that you made more money with the real estate?
You know what? I'll be in New York one night. I'd be in Washington one night,
Wow.
and watching the kids on the little screen on
Yeah.
the
Skype
computer.
or whatever.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much
When
money
you're
you
young,
make.
it's fun though to
It's-
How
travel.
old are
around
your
with-
kids?
Right now they're 11 and 12, but they were a little bit younger
Yeah,
back
see,
then. I
that's
could only do
why-
it for a little while,
You
and
know
I said,
what?
I don't want to have a daddy that's just not there with the
That's
babies.
why I could
But you
never
got to
be
have
a
the
manager.
experience. You got to travel
Yes.
though. You got to have the
Met
experience.
a lot of people, helped
You
a
could
lot
do
of
it
people, and taught a lot
again
of
when
things.
they're older, like in 10 more years.
Yeah, I'm going to be older too.
Or maybe we should get a show like that on CentralValleyTalk.com.
There you go. There you go.
By
No,
the way, you're not
that's-
just on Central Valley Talk. You're on television. Thanks to
Nice.
the miracle of Gary Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola Broadcasting. We're on Channel 43 on what? Dish? Channel 10 Comcast?
Comcast.
Uverse. And there's
I
some
don't
more.
think I
There's
don't think
another.
it's DirecTV, but Comcast.
There's another cable station in Porterville, one in Los Banos, one in Exeter, all the way down to Porterville. We're on
Nice.
TV.
There you go.
Jason Gobeli's practically worldwide.
But that's good that you're doing real estate locally and you're involved with your kids, because that's why I could never be a pharmaceutical manager, because they travel. They're seeing reps in different cities every day, which is interesting and fun. Not when my kid is 4.
So you sell some
And when he
kind
hits his head.
Yes.
You sell some kind of drug. So what's it?
I'm not allowed to say.
But you sell something. Huh?
I sell something. Let's just say that.
That's what the ice chest in
And
the
I'm on a
cars for.
Christian radio station, Spirit 88.9, on
When is
Saturdays
that
from
show?
4 to 8.
4 to 8.
Saturdays from 4 to 8.
I get up early at 4 a.m. to listen to it.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
never
sure.
heard.
You can listen to me on the internet, spirit88.com, or on your dial in your
No,
car.
no, that's a religious program.
It's. I wouldn't say it's.
What
Christian.
what religion?
No. It's just Christian music. I don't talk out of the Bible or
Is
anything.
it that Greek Orthodox stuff?
No, it's like. Have you ever heard of Mercy Me, Casting Crowns? Kind of fun, positive Christian rock like that.
Yeah.
Great station.
It is. It's
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
used
we
to
listen
be.
to it.
It
We
used
love
to
it.
be K-Dove, and now it's Spirit.
Yeah.
Just like K-Love, K-Dove.
Yeah.
Well, I heard they're taking the early morning shock jocks and putting them on there, like Athena and those people.
You know what? They have a new morning show called Wally, and he's almost like he sounds like a shock jock on a morning zoo, but in a Christian way, and he's really funny. He did something called the Ugly Meter. He's calling like he does funny things that you would find on a top 40. But radio right now, this is why I had to get another job. It's almost all of it's syndicated
Yes.
from
Yeah.
another city.
Yeah.
There's not many local morning shows anywhere, especially Fresno. There's only a few of them.
Anyway, Jason Gobeli, a realtor. I'm not a realtor. I'm a real estate agent. There's a
Oh.
little difference. I'm not sure what it is, but they don't let me use the word realtor.
but you guys are working
we
together?
work together a lot. Yeah, yes.
Okay, cool.
We
Very
our
cool.
paths cross. I don't see anybody as my competition. We work together. I have a
That's
house
good.
for sale. His client wants it. He comes to
Very
me.
cool.
It's all about cooperation.
Yes,
It's all about
exactly.
cooperation.
Teamwork, teamwork.
Yeah, we'd like to get him on our team, though.
Yeah.
Where was Central Valley?
Real quick, short,
Tornado?
funny story. The guys from London Properties came to buy me lunch, and I asked her, why would they be coming to buy me lunch?
Oh,
She
they
said,
wanna
they're
buy
gonna-
you out.
They're going to try to talk you to becoming London. So first thing I did, we sat down for lunch. I said, hey, have you guys ever thought of bringing London under the Mike Briggs Properties brand? We laughed so much, and then we didn't talk about it
There you
anymore.
go.
We just had lunch.
So
Anyway,
did they ask you to work for them?
No.
Oh, interesting.
I think
Well,
that's
you
the
can
purpose.
work with them
I
hand
work
in
with
hand.
them, but Mike Briggs
Yes.
Properties is going to be the biggest real estate agency in town pretty
No,
soon.
Jason Gobeli is.
We only
No,
have...
no, it's okay. It's okay. We do branding. Yeah.
But what's the name of your company again?
Well, actually, I'm the Connect Realty.
Connect Realty.
And I have the Gobeli group.
Okay.
And we have different groups.
That's
Keep
where
the
I've
name,
heard your
keep
name
the
before.
branding.
Yeah, Gobeli.
Do you sell properties up in Shaver and that area? Could you?
Yeah, we do most of the valley, most of the Central
Okay.
Valley. Now, when we were the real estate investment,
You want to buy a
With the
house,
kids.
you want to sell a house, if you're just in trouble, don't know whether it's a short sale or what's going on, call Jason Gobeli, give him your phone number and tell him how to
Thank
reach
you.
Yeah. of course.
559-307-0550, or you can call us at our toll-free number, 877-SOLVE-THIS. That's right, because we solve real estate problems.
Yeah. We could bleep that whole number out later for the live broadcast. Just kidding. This is live.
He's like, hey, what are you doing to me, Mike?
No, that's not.
He's Italian. He's going to break both of your legs and put cement on them and sink you in.
I got an uncle.
Hey, make me an offer. My husband's Italian. Waste management.
Who do
He'll
we
be
have
at the waste
Who do we have
convention.
coming up when we come back?
David Hall. Now it says at hop.
No.
What does that mean?
It's supposed to say art hop, but it's really jazz hop. He started jazz hop. It's a
He
fascinating
did?
thing, yeah.
Okay, well maybe, are you going to play some jazz?
We're going to talk
Oh
jazz.
my God.
Anyway,
we
we'll
got
be
jazz
back.
musicians that don't play music. We have actors that sing that don't sing.
That don't sing.
What's up with our show today? I'm gonna play some jazz and I'm gonna sing.
We'll be back right after this. Go Blimpies.